Welcome back to the shed. Before we start, I'd just like to thank everybody that's subscribed. I know it's still early days. I'm actually in the double figures at last. The cameraman has also said to me that he does all the stats and everything. Beyond me. Apparently we've got a load of people in South Korea that watch us. So if you're out there, thanks for watching. Do subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't. Please leave comments as well. Either way, it's all good information, feedback for me. I can obviously develop my videos and everything. Bit of luck, get a bit more subscribers, make it more interesting for you, the viewers. So, what we're going to do today. Today we're looking at putting in some new locks on the doors and the boot. I've just had these through from ECAS. Door lock set made by Burton's 2CV. So crack on and see how this turns out. Right, the cameraman is back off his siesta, back to his usual duties now, instead of doing his stats and sort of just baffling the hell out of me. Right, I've taken the boot off because I've cheated and I've done this one before when I tried to get the lock to work, because we've got 3 sets of keys with the car. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. Hence, that's why 1 set of keys, 1 set of locks. Make life a lot easier. So I've taken the boot lid off, slid it off the hinge. I'm going to undo the screw on the back here. Whip, 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 whip. Unscrew a flipping lengthy screw.
If you're doing that, then I'll ask, have you got a mic or anything, or is it just...
No mic. I'm mic free. Because that's the way I rock and roll. Because I haven't bought one yet because I'm too tight. Right. Flip the big jiggy over.
10 quid for a bloody mic. Stingy git.
Set that off. Tell you what we can do. Is put that to one side, carefully out of the way. Drop those bits because they're just good at dropping on the floor. That's because it's just completely flat cap. Right, this gives the cameraman the opportunity to see how really good he is with his David Bailey. Any normal person would have just zoomed in, but not the cameraman.
Digital zoom on this is crappy.
Oh yes, but there
takes
you
it
go.
out of focus. So.
He has got a point there. Digital zoom is naff. So we're up to this point. Spring. Looks like it's seen better days. I'll give that a plethora of copper grease. Looking good. And I'll also grease this up. Right. Can you see? Are you zoomed in? Are we cooking? Right, here there's a very small collar. Hopefully you'll see now, as I'm pushing this, there's a spring coming off. Et voila! I put that on a clean piece of cloth, like a little horseshoe clip thing. Don't lose that, very important. That's that lost. That stops the barrel from coming out because it locks in here. And that bit comes out. And that, folks, is your lock. Push that down, push in, and that is considerably wonky as well. See, this should move a lot freer, and it's yeah, see what I mean? That is just cuddalicious. So I shall give that a bit of a wash. Right, I've just got some multi-purpose spray.
Hold it in front of the tray for us.
Multi-purpose spray from...
No, I meant the...
From... They don't want to know.
The tray was in the right place.
They don't want to know where it's from.
The tray was in the right place. No, you gotta bring it... Let me...
Right.
There. We're sorted now.
If only you people knew what I have to cut out of these videos.
Might have to keep that in. It was quite funny.
One day, when I've got 1,000 subscribers, I will actually put on YouTube all the outtakes. Because you just would not believe it. Comedy sketch does not come into it. Right. That's some good. Don't you knock my multi-purpose spray. Cameraman's giving it youth of today. No staying power. Complains when we're spraying things in confined spaces. Right, I don't know if this is all coming out or if my hands are disappeared off shot.
Yeah, it has.
Because the cameraman don't tell me nothing.
Hold it in front
He's
of the
good like
tray.
that. Hold it in front of the tray, he says. Hold it in front of the tray.
Yeah, over the tray. That's where the shot is. It's basically the tray and a little bit back.
A little bit back. Right. That's
Right,
just,
wait. Yeah.
I'm not trying to get it overly. I've moved the tray, yes, I know, because I'm trying to keep the thing in shot so you can see.
I'll zoom
Any
it out a
normal
bit.
person would have the, good size of the table.
Then you don't get to see the action close up.
Who am I to say? I'm just a grease monkey wannabe. So that's good. That'll do me. Let's have a blast of this one. See if we can get some crud off this. I'll copper grease this lot up as well. Oh, hey Vicar. Oh, mate, no. I didn't realise it was going to come apart. But hey, there you go. Can I take down? Right, so them's me bits.
They're just out of shot, so I'll bring it back a bit. There you go. Them's your bits.
So, them's me bits. And do you know why I make these videos? Hopefully it's entertaining you lot out there, thinking, what an absolute plonker. But also, it's so I can remember how it goes back together. Good at taking stuff apart. It's just the putting back together bit.
I've already forgotten.
Oh God, I'm glad I'm not relying on the bloody cameraman. At least he had the decency to admit that he's forgotten.
That thin bit goes in that big bit you're holding. That's about all I remember.
God help me. Yeah, there's definitely years of crudalicious crud. Nice bit of crud there. Oh, look at that! Look at that filth. That's years of use, not abuse. Well, it's soon.
Yeah, there you
Back
go.
in the shot. We're back in shot.
Just to show how it looks now.
Right. That's how it looks now. So until next time, I'll say the no. I wind you up. Get one of these brand new super duper locks. Oh, lovely bit of keyage. 1 lock, 2 lock, 3 lock.
All hidden behind the tray.
All hidden behind a tray. I was just testing. And a set of keys. Like I say, got these from ECAS.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Paid for by myself. If they'd like to sponsor me. Yeah, good try. So keys, locks, let's put them to one side. Safe. That's them lost. I'll put them over there. Right, my bath can come out of the way. I'll put that under there. Bit like blue pizza this. Unfortunately me grease isn't under there, so I'll go and get my grease. Where's my grease? I've got some grease now, copper grease. Right, so I'm going to put some on my spring. And that there. I'll tell you what I'm gonna. I don't want to get carried away with it because obviously, yeah, it's going to lubricate it, but also it's going to what's it in it? Grease will attract, well not so much attract, but it'll trap any dust, and that's what I've just cleaned off. Get in there. Right, here's my nipple back in. Here we are. Yeah. Oh, look at that action! Look at that! Oh. Right, that's working. That goes in there. So right, I want a bit of copper grease on that. And a bit on that side. So just get that on there. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I'm not sure there's any particular way that needs to go in, but that's in there like that. Yeah. Oh yes, look at that. That's
Seems
nice.
a bit much on the grease, maybe.
Leave your comments in the bottom bit of the video.
Is there too much? Is there a thing? Is too much grease?
The cameraman. At it again.
Too much grease.
I don't think there's too much grease. If you think there's too much grease, please let me know. That's got to go all the way in there. But how am I gonna? I'm going in. I'm going in, folks. I've gone in. That's had a plethora. Right. I'm going to try and squeeze that in. You see, because that ball bit.
Gentle persuader.
Can't gentle persuader. Lock. I'll introduce the viewers in a minute to the gentle persuader, so they know what the hell you're on about.
Yeah, it hasn't been talked about since you did the wheels.
The gentle persuader. What's he like? If in doubt, hit it with an hammer, Dad. Ah, will you give up? Why is this? Oh, it's testing my patience now.
Too much copper grease.
He's at it again.
Too much copper grease.
What if I turn it and do it from up here? Aha. There you go, folks. There you go.
Push and turn.
Right. So what I was struggling with was I'm trying to push this pin down and keep, because if you put, obviously if you I don't think you see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I push that pin, it pushes that part of the collar out.
Push that part on.
So what I want to try and do is keep that side in, flush, and push that at the same, which they do. It will compress. Yeah, but not with the greatest of ease. So if I take said thing, bearing in mind there's the diddy eye, the nipple. That's going to come out the hole there. So as I put them here, if I compress, because of the height of the collar is already keeping, sorry, the height of the neck is already keeping this collar in, which is allowing me space to get to this one. Press the nipple down like thus, it drops in. So now it's inside the whole of the collar. So all I've got to do is pull it down, turn it counterclockwise to you, not but clockwise for me. There you go. So then the pin doesn't actually come out the hole, it just sits. The nipple just sits in that hole, but the collar's come out. Let's just put a very light coat on it. Like this. That sits in there. Right. The important clip that I didn't lose is the first for me. Goes over there, which stops the lock coming out. So you move that and that'll come out. So would you Adam and Eve it? A little flimsy collar like that stops your lock from getting ripped out. Well, I never. It's a live one! It's alive!
Pratt.
Right. Fresh brew made in the winging it mug. Very apt for here. So we've reassembled this, greased it all up, put that back on there, that slides back into here, and bob with your uncle. And let's put it all back together now. So put these to one side to get the boot. Crap on my boot. Put that in there, and that through there. Oh, I could even just do it that way. Get in. Right, why are you? Thank you. Never work with children, animals, or bloody machinery. That goes through that hole. Square pin, square hole, square pin, square hole. Now that it's focused, Right, we're coming back down, so if you'd like to bring it back down. So I'm putting that back on there. Screw back in.
Hopefully that wasn't too nauseating for everyone at home.
Right, so that goes back in there. Lid's back on the car.
Yep.
So if I bring this down, it's in the open position. That's in the shut position. I turn the key.
Moment of truth.
That should now be in the lock position.
Try opening it then.
I think that requires a celebratory brew. Little things, simple fixes. As we've now finally moved on to the front door, I've already taken the bottom screw out of this black piece that I have been assured by the cameraman is in shot. I'm now taking the top one out. You remove said plastic cover from door. Put that back in there. Now we need to take the external handle out so we can get to the lock. Undo this 8mm, hold the handle on the outside, 8mm spanner on that nut, and you should have an 8mm like bolt with a grab washer, as I call them. I don't know what the proper name is, but you can see it.
No, they can't.
Grab washer thing on the end, which now enables us to take the lock out of the door. So try and give you another shot of that. All the mechanism stays in place, door handle comes out. So we'll go back in the shed and recombobulate the lock on this one. We're back in the shed. So the door handle, as you've just seen,
Zooming in.
with the what's-it, the footed prior, rubber comes off. I'll keep that so it's... didn't know that. Learning everything as we're going along. That's got plastic side to it, so keep that plastic side. Remembering that it was plastic side in to the metal. So I'll put that face down so I know that everything goes back that way. Right. Oh, is that just going to slide off? I'll tell you, that just slides on and off. So this plastic bit off, plastic bit off. So plastic bit,
Next bit.
rubber collar, metal collar, spring yoke,
I think that's all one piece.
push out yoke,
No, it's not.
and here we are, lock yoke, down. So it's exactly the same setup, to everybody's surprise, as the boot lid. This one's just a fair bit cleaner. So anyway, I'll give it a clean just to...
Won't bother taking it apart.
Bit of a clean. Where's my cloth gone? Down here.
Well organised on Flatcapjohn.
Oh yes. Organisation.
Here we have.
What's this old word that you're using, young man?
Here we have the well organised Flatcapjohn
They've got
in
David
his
Attenborough.
natural environment.
We've got, yes, the flat. You're right there. David Attenborough would have an absolute field day in the shed of Flatcapjohn. This is where I put this screwdriver device into here to take out the collar and find out it snaps the bloody thing, and I'll be right chuffed in. No, she's not playing. I thought I'd lost the
You have just lost your bloody lock.
That's alright, the lock's coming out.
I'll zoom out a bit now. You've done the...
So I don't really need to be taking this apart to combobulate it like I did with the boot lock, because this one already works very efficiently. So it's literally just the lock itself. I know that functions 100%. So the key that I've got for that, I will obviously keep that and the key. And the passenger side has got another lock with another key. So like I say, hence
they can all be spares.
They can be spares because they will work them. Right, so enough said. Less gas, more operations. Get that off there. Having it. Come on.
So this is where it turns out that the new ones have 219 on them as well, and you've just shafted yourself.
Don't!
Best check.
No, they haven't.
Well, alright then.
They've got a 4-digit number. That's as much as you're getting out of me. Right, so that then goes in. Oh, shall we? Oh, go on. You know I like a nice bit of copper grease. Let me copper grease it up, madam. Bit of copper grease, or you can't go bad with a bit of copper grease. Probably does more damage than bloody good, desperate. One way of finding out with your motoring skills, isn't it? That's the whole idea of this channel, and me being on here. Me making it myself. And hopefully people learning from my mistakes. So
I'm surprised how few people have commented saying, "Oh, he's fucking."
yeah, there's plenty of
crap.
people watching these videos. Well, they could be doing with more, like, but
Doesn't
there
it?
is
Like a bit more.
there is a fair few that view it, but we don't seem to be getting so many subscribers. So please, as I've said at the beginning of the video, now pleading with you, pleading, begging, if you'd like to help me out with my sanity. If you want sense, you're on the wrong channel.
He says out a shot.
Well, I'm not getting my head in the dish. Right, trying to keep the crud down on my hands so I'm not getting them on the bloody bodywork. That goes back in there. Wallop. That goes back on. Oh, hang on. That looks like it needs a bit of love. Look at the crustiness of that. I'll give you the love and attention that you need. Yeah. That's that bit. Then that goes back in there. Yep.
Black. Then white.
That.
I think it's like that.
Yeah, it is. I was just looking to see how cruddy that was.
Big
That,
one.
big
Plastic
one,
side down.
which goes on there. And voila! Le lock reassembled. Right, so that's that reassembled. Ready to go back on the car.
Hold it up a bit.
I'm not going to bother doing the other one on camera. It's literally 2 crosshead screws, black casing off, 8mm nut, no, bolt. So yeah, 8mm bolt with a grab washer. That comes off, enables you to pull that out, and the rest is self-explanatory. So until next time, folks, I'll see you.